Good morning, this is Dominic with TheBackVlog. Yesterday I finished Volume 5 of Tokyo Ghoul. My Volume 4 video of Tokyo Ghoul was not very good. I was incredibly tired. I had no coffee yet. I didn't have coffee yet today, but I'm not as tired as I was in that video. So I didn't really explain much. But this one is coming right off of the fourth one, because in the fourth one we had the Ghoul restaurant and the bloodbath that was, and this one we're kind of Kaneki finally comes back from the Ghoul restaurant and fails to get the information that was requested of him to go there in the first place, and he has these two friends. Well, I guess one of them isn't really his friend, it's just a ghoul he knows, but this ghoul he knows is dating a human, and Kaneki views this relationship as a glimmer of hope for the interpersonal relationships between ghouls and people, and he wants to use them as an example of like what could be. But that is there's a wrench kind of thrown into that desire, because the gourmet comes and kidnaps the human because he wants to eat Kaneki while Kaneki eats the human, because in the previous volume the gourmet got a taste of what ghoul tastes like, and he's like, holy shit, wow, that was tasty. So all of that happens. They end up in a church, and Toka comes, Nishino comes, that's the ghoul who's dating Kimi, the kidnapped human, and most of the book is a really good fight scene. I think personally for me it's difficult to read action scenes in manga, because I find I'm trying to do this more, but I find whenever I read a manga I'm focusing like on the speech bubbles and like the thoughts and everything, and to me the art is secondary, which I know is not a good thing. So I'm trying to like get into the habit of looking at every detail, absorbing every panel, especially whenever there's stuff I want to read in the future that I know like the artwork is like the main thing, and I need to get into the habit of that. But that kind of falls in line with why it's so difficult for me to follow an action scene through just manga panels, because you have lines creating motion, but since they're still images, those lines kind of obstruct the subject in a lot of those panels, and it's difficult for me because I don't really read action manga to follow. So I'll find myself like, once I like finish a page, like I'll go back to the beginning of the page and like look through all the panels again and try to like picture the choreography in those scenes. That's just a me problem though. That has nothing to do with the quality of the book, because the art is still incredibly well done. The fight scene was still incredibly well done. And yeah, after the fight scene, we just go back. We go back to the CCG. I don't remember what they're called again. What they're the Commission of Counter Ghouls, I think it was. We go back to them and see like what they're planning. There's not really much happening with that story yet. There's some bureaucratic shifts going on, but other than that, we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, that was Tokyo Ghoul Volume 5. I'm almost halfway there. I don't have all of the books yet. Perhaps I'll have all of them by the end of the year, but we will see. And you'll see in my media acquisition videos, so stay tuned for those. Have a wonderful morning.